Hi, I'm Tim Davis. I'm the co-founder and president at a company called Modular. Modular is building a unified software layer. So you can think about basically running AI models on any type of silicon. So it spent 6-7 years at Google helping bring up their TPU infrastructure stack. And then myself and another guy called Chris Latner, we met there and we had a vision to basically build a unified software layer for the industry. And so what it means is we can run AI models not only on NVIDIA's wonderful silicon, but also AMD, Apple, and a lot of other silicon as well.
It just looks like AI models by design, the way you're saying it, but the kind of challenges and bottlenecks that you see in today's time, all said and done, all these cool things are happening, but the scale is an issue, realization, ROI is an issue. Where do you think are the biggest challenges and who do you think can solve for it?
Yeah, I think today a lot of the enterprises and developers we talk to, I think the world, people are trying to get a better TCO, total cost of ownership, on all of the models they deploy. And so that ultimately comes back through software. So you can do software optimizations, or alternatively, you can actually move across different silicon type. So, for example, an NVIDIA B200 chip might cost you $3.50 at a large hyperscaler. You can get an AMD machine for $2.50. If you can get AMDs or other software to be just as performant on AMD's machines, if you can reach roofline, then you get a much better TCO basis, bang for your inference dollar, basically.
Love that. Sorry, you were saying.
No, and so I was just going to say, I think what we've seen and what I think the industry, to answer your question, where I think the industry's headed is, for the longest time, there was this paradigm of sort of multi-cloud. Everyone wanted to be multi-cloud. I think with the frontier labs and open weight models, we're seeing a move to multi-model, and most organizations now don't just use one model, they use many different types of models. Our bet, and the company, Modular is now in our 5th year, our bet is that multi-hardware will be the next major leap that companies make. So you will be, multi-cloud, multi-model, multi-hardware. The idea behind multi-hardware essentially being you will get a lot of cost optionality by being able to move between different silicon types. And so it gives you better negotiating power in the market when you go to a hyperscaler and you say, I can run on an NVIDIA machine or an AMD machine, or potentially, in the future, Trainium or TPUs, and you aren't locked to any individual hardware. That's what our software enables.
That's fascinating. Back from cloud days, I think the hardware word kind of wiped out and it's coming back. Yeah. That's amazing. And your experience at the TiEcon?
Yeah, it's been wonderful. Yeah, we had a wonderful infrastructure chat. There were some folks for OpenAI and from Micron and other organizations, and it's been wonderful to hear. I think there's a lot of challenges across the entirety of the stack as AI continues to explode. Everything from the physical challenges in building out data centers, power, all the way through to software, which is the world we sit in, to just procuring capacity and where that exists around the world. And so TiEcon has covered all of that, and so it's been wonderful.
Lovely. Thank you so much for